This is history in the making. Something in me's awakened. I just wanna breathe and embrace it. Look up in the sky, you can see where I'm aiming. I never be denied, my destiny is awaiting. All the naysayers stayed praying that I wouldn't make it. Had to look inside, find a motivation. See, I want this more than everything. I will die turning dreams into realization. Staring in the mirror, having conversations, telling myself we don't stop, we gon' drive. We may fall, but we gon' fly. It's showtime. This isn't where you give up, this is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. History in the making. History in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. Blood, sweat, and tears from the brave spirits. Those who paved the way keep my faith in it. Looking up at the posters of my heroes, cause it was impossible until they did it. Man, we build bridges and break limits, trying to make a better way when the day's finished. For the future, we winning if they winning. This is our story, I just wanna leave a page in it. I'm focused like there's no net beneath me, and I'm walking on a high wire, soul like a wildfire. I don't want it, I need it, it's beyond desire. This is where I climb higher, and this is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is history in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is history in the making. History in the making. We gotta plant a seed for the future. Even if we never live to see the shade. Even if we never see the shade. We gotta plant a seed for the future. We gotta plant a seed for the future. Even if we never get the glory or the praise. Let's go. This is history in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is where you rise now. Come on. This is where you shine now. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is history in the making. History in the making.
I may not get there with you.
You've been waiting for this your whole life.
That we as a people will get to the promised
You've been
land.
waiting for this your whole life. This is history in the making. Something in me's awakened. I just wanna breathe and embrace it. Look up in the sky, you can see where I'm aiming. I never be denied, my destiny is awaiting. All the naysayers stayed praying that I wouldn't make it. Had to look inside, find a motivation. See, I want this more than everything. I will die turning dreams into realization. Staring in the mirror, having conversations, telling myself we don't stop, we gon' drive. We may fall, but we gon' fly. It's showtime. This isn't where you give up, this is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. History in the making. History in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. Blood, sweat, and tears from the brave spirits. Those who paved the way keep my faith in it. Looking up at the posters of my heroes, cause it was impossible until they did it. Man, we build bridges and break limits, trying to make a better way when the day's finished. For the future, we winning if they winning. This is our story, I just wanna leave a page in it. I'm focused like there's no net beneath me, and I'm walking on a high wire, soul like a wildfire. I don't want it, I need it, it's beyond desire. This is where I climb higher, and this is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is history. where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is history in the making. History in the making. We gotta plant a seed for the future. Even if we never live to see the shade. Even if we never see the shade. We gotta plant a seed for the future. We gotta plant a seed for the future. Even if we never get the glory or the praise. Let's go. This is history in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is where you rise now. Come on. This is where you shine now. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. This is history in the making. History in the making.
I may not get there with you.
You've been waiting for this your whole life.
That we as a people will get to the promised
You've been
land.
waiting for this your whole life. This is history in the making. Something in me's awakened. I just wanna breathe and embrace it. Look up in the sky, you can see where I'm aiming. I never be denied, my destiny is awaiting. All the naysayers stayed praying that I wouldn't make it. Had to look inside, find the motivation. See, I want this more than everything. I will die turning dreams into realization. Staring in the mirror, having conversations, telling myself we don't stop, we gon' drive. We may fall, but we gon' fly. It's showtime. This isn't where you give up, this is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. History in the making. History in the making. This is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the making. Go. Blood, sweat, and tears from the brave spirits. Those who paved the way keep my faith in it. Looking up at the posters of my heroes, cause it was impossible until they did it. Man, we build bridges and break limits, trying to make a better way when the day's finished. For the future, we winning if they winning. This is our story, I just wanna leave a page in it. I'm focused like there's no net beneath me, and I'm walking on a high wire, soul like a wildfire. I don't want it, I need it, it's beyond desire. This is where I climb higher, and this is where you rise. This is where you shine. This is where you become the greatest of all time. History in the
following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring Blood Brothers from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 274 pounds, one half of the Tag Team Champions, the Predator, Ali Rivera.
Alright guys, welcome to King of the Ring. Welcome to the first part of round 1. I'm looking forward to streaming this to you guys. Yes, we do have Rey Fénix versus Alika Rivera in the very first match. Now then, just want to say right now that this is a very difficult pick for me, simply because I am a massive Rey Fénix fan. But my boy is in the ring in the form of Alika. Obviously, I am Bloodline 100%. Alika is 100% my pick here. Rey for the win here, but Alika will probably win. Ooh, you'd vote Rey over Alika. Fair enough, man, fair enough. How is everybody doing today, by the way? You all good? Oh, that was a deadly splash. Also, I want to announce right now that all these matches, that was a very close 3, by the way. All these matches are Extreme Rules. So, yeah. Alika, Arif's husband, a difficult pick for you over Fénix. Come on, dude. I'm a massive Rey Fénix fan. I mean, it's not that hard, you know. But Alika for the win, like I said. It's not a hard pick over Rey. It's just like a hard decision in a way. Like, in a general non-biased way, obviously. Okay, let me be real for a second. If I wasn't Bloodline and if I was genuinely just watching the show, I'd be 100% with Titan. I'd be voting for Rey Fénix right now. The main reason being is because he's an underdog. Alika straight on the offense once again, catching him, looking for a suplex of some kind, but Rey Fénix way too quick. All good, got my new TV at 8 in the morning and been using it since. Nice, 4K, yeah? Hopefully. Oh! Boom, knee goes to the face. Rey Fénix might be down and out. That might be the 3 right there. No weapons needed for this one. There's 2, and it's already over. Wow, King of the Ring is going to be quick.
Stop running. No matter where you go, I'm coming. Crosshairs,
The following contest is an
fire.
Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring
Taking out all of
from
your 9 lives.
Colombo,
I
Sri
got this, but I
Lanka.
never ask why.
Weighing in
Some
at
people are good, some people they shouldn't
246
die. Try,
pounds.
can you look me in the eyes? Are you There's a method to my madness. Don't you know that I'm the baddest? You could say that I'm a savage. There's a method to my madness. There's a method to my madness. Don't you know that I'm the baddest? You can call me a savage. There's a method to my madness. Madness. Run away, run away. Run away, run away. Run away, run away. Run away, run away. I'm crazy in my mind, all the highs and the lows. Got my Jekyll and my Hyde, wanna break all your bones. I feel it in my blood.
Yeah. Guess who's home? Yeah. Yeah. All we try to do is go now. Yeah.
Trauma set it, whipping my Beretta, sipping on my lead. I'm getting crazy if you think I'ma let up. I told you I'm a trauma setter. I'll be the first to set it, homie. You can bet it, just don't get in the way of my cheddar, man. Cause I'm a trauma setter. I don't go
And his
looking for
opponent
no trouble, but
from
somehow the
Leeds,
trouble
England,
always finds me. Don't
weighing
make me
in
happy
at
in this trauma
240
setter. I'm
pounds,
crying cause
the
all these
Triple
things that I see, I know it's just a karma catching me.
Champion.
I'm right, cause Alan Pokemon. I got CEOs bringing me filet mignon. But now a nigga home looking frail in the drop with a bitch shotgun that's an hell in the cock. I got rocks on my neck, the size of bottle tops, and got Glocks in the luxury ride behind guys. Broke days, we used to put water in our cereal. Now we crossing borders since the shooting of a video. It's Tony Montana on full body armor. Son of niggas like Alfredo in the Godfather. Two-shot revolver, that Dillinger shit. In the AR-15, been in your six. You taking trips to Morocco, just to tan. We smoke weed in restaurants in Amsterdam. I was worth 100 grams, now I'm worth a cool million. I put money on your hairline, your dime, and your jewelry.
I'm a trauma setter, gripping my Beretta, sipping on my lead. I'm getting crazy if you think I'ma let up. I told you I'm a trauma setter. I'll be the first to set it, homie. You can bet it, just don't get it.
Alright guys, you best believe that I am going to be going for my son here, Cicada. Obviously, again, not a very easy choice. A very easily biased choice. But not an easy choice because we haven't seen Blade in some time. And I am a personal fan favourite of Blade. He has always impressed me. And I've always liked him. It's a very good matchup, to be honest. Blade versus Cicada is definitely a very strong matchup. But Cicada definitely for the win for me here. Blade for the win, I think, for me. Oh, so hold up. I would be going for your son, Andrew. But you don't go for my son. That's that. Hang on a minute. I'd have thought you'd have gone for Cicada because he's technically tied to me through the bloodline in a sense. That is a twist of events right there. Who's ready for WrestleMania? I am. However, I will say this very publicly right now. Please, under no circumstances, ruin anything for me today or tomorrow. I am streaming tomorrow. Do not tell me any results in any of the streams because I do not get the luxury of watching WrestleMania until Monday night. Due to work reasons. I have to go to work and I'm going to be missing it and it's just going to be super unfortunate for me. I'm a massive Cody Rhodes fan and I really want him to beat Roman Reigns and I just need to see that live, but unfortunately I can't. So just please, upon please, do not ruin any of that for me. Bro nearly said Cody Reigns. I did. Well, caught me out there. I almost did. There's one count kick out. By the way, Alika ran through Rey Fenix in 2 minutes. Am I right in saying 2 minutes? I think he hit one signature, didn't he? Oh, Blade going in here. Massive step up with Zaguri there. Top rope maneuver incoming as well. So yeah, please just don't ruin anything for me, guys, because I have never. Oh, that was too close. I have never been more hyped, and I swear down on my life, I have never been more hyped than Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. That is the ultimately biggest match for me personally I'm ever going to witness. So please, don't ruin anything. Around 2 minutes this year. Holy shit, yeah. Cicada's doing really well though, you know. Cicada's doing really well, but Blade is back up on his feet. There is a counter, very nicely done. Now, the one thing about Cicada that we all love is he shows a hell of a lot of signs of Shane in him. More than AJ does. AJ doesn't really show any signs of Shane. AJ shows more signs of his mother. Now then. Oh, Blade's got him locked, but there's another beautiful reversal. Oh, 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 boom! Rocks Blade. This match might be going on for some time. Also, bear in mind, guys, that we will be only streaming for 2 hours. This will be happening weekly. Obviously, this week will be Saturday and Sunday. Next week will be 2 hours. We will finish King of the Ring tournament most likely in about 3 weeks' time. In 3 weeks' time, we literally get the debut. And I am looking so forward to it. The debut of 2K23. 2 brand new shows coming. One will be called FAW Gold, and the other one will be called FAW Glitter. For those who don't know what FAW is, it is Fallen Angel Wrestling. Finally, I have thought of a company name that makes perfect sense. We're going to be running Gold and Glitter week by week, which means 1 week it will be Gold, 1 week it will be Glitter, following up by 1 Gold, and then we will have a pay-per-view where all the belts will be on the line, on top of having a War Games championship that will now exist moving forwards. So there's a hell of a lot of things coming to the show, guys. Hell of a lot of things coming, a hell of a lot of things planned. So look forward to that. But King of the Ring will fill for the next 3 weeks. Beautiful. I mean, this definitely lasted more than 2 minutes. Fallen Angel Wrestling sounds great. Thank you very much. It just made so much sense because obviously Christian... I don't believe in the religious side of view of things, but I do believe in the spiritual, and I do believe Christian is an angel. For the longest time on the shows, Christian has been some form of angel. Fallen Angel represents, obviously, in a sense, Garma, but also Christian's darker side, which we know as Fenrir. So Fallen Angel Wrestling, it just has a lot of meaning to it. It has a nice ring to it, to be honest. I'm shocked at how long this match has gone on for, you know, between these two. Cicada and Blade, they're almost leveling each other out. They're almost evenly playing fields. Beautiful clothesline, send him all the way over there. I'm almost sure I took control of this at some point as well, because they just genuinely didn't want to move away from the ramp, which I can now confirm that in 23 is a completely different ballgame. I've actually had AI versus AI up on the ramp area, and they do understand that they do need to get back into the ring. I am so thankful for that, because this was a horrible glitch on 22 that I really, really did not enjoy. When they get to the ramp area, they just don't seem to be focused on the ring. Cicada trying to get back into the ring. Yeah. Tells Blade to get back in as well. Oh, that's a nice taunt, but is it a badly timed taunt? It looks like it might be. Yep, grabs him. And, oh, there's another reversal right there. That was a beautifully timed one. Another one of these beautiful moves. Right here, make a punch. Turns him round. Mass destruction. What a way to end it if this is a 3 count right here. That was a beautiful sequence of moves. The referee says 1, 2, and Blade survives. Blade survives a mass destruction, but he's going for a second back-to-back mass destruction. Blade does not know where he is. He's rocked for 7 right now. Boom. Boom. Let's count it together, because that's got to be it. There's no way he's kicking out of a second mass destruction. 1, 2, and that is a 3. Cicada goes through.
I'll be the first to set it, homie. You can bet it, just don't get in the way of my cheddar, man, 'cause I'm a drama setter. I don't go looking for no trouble, but somehow the trouble always finds me. Don't make me happy in the drama center with your mama crying, 'cause her own son is dying. She don't know it's just a car to get you like 'cause I'm a drama setter.
I'm right, 'cause Alan Pokemon. I got COs bringing me filet mignon, but now a nigga home looking frail in the drop with a big shotgun.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Zurich, Switzerland, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Triple Crown Tag Team Champion, Seven.
I'm a bad brain Bruce Wayne in the fast lane, couple J's in the ashtray style, motherfucker. Tattoo back, man, see the rap name, take a bath in the champagne. Wow, motherfucker. Straight from the block, dog, ducking shots, walking to the stove, dollar for a black a mile, motherfucker. Blew up as a rock star, so I'm top floor.
From the Middle Ages, weighing in at 495 pounds, Cross.
Alright guys, this one's interesting because a lot of people forget this. A lot, and I mean a lot, of people forget this. But Kronos is Seven's father. Yeah, I said it and I'll say it again. He's his father. So, father versus son match right here in round 1 of all places. For me personally, 7 for the win. I just want to point out something that some people might not have actually recognised as well. Basically, in the last match we had Cicada versus Blade. Now, it won't happen moving forward into 23 because we are getting rid of the Triple Tag Team Championships. However, the final Triple Tag Team Champions were Seven, Seth, and Cicada. Cicada won his match, and now we have the second member of the third of the 3 Triple Tag Team Champions, Seven. So Seven is a Triple Tag Team Champion as well. So will he manage to get past his father in this? It's the ultimately biggest question of all. Now Kronos is very, very, very strong. You're thinking, okay, so why does Kronos look the way he does and Seven looks completely different? Seven's human. Yes, in essence, Seven is human. However, he wasn't birthed as a human. This is the other interesting part. Seven was actually born Poseidon. Now, Poseidon is a son of Kronos. I hope I've got that the right way around, that I'm not actually saying father versus son and Seven is actually the father. Holy cow, the sledgehammer went flying. I think Dakota would actually, if he was here right now, we would actually argue the fact of Kronos being Seven's father. I think he would say that Poseidon was the father, but if I'm not mistaken, the sons were Seven and Pug. I don't know. Liam might know a little bit of lore as well, but I really don't know. Anyways, regardless, nice fight so far. Imagine Seven was the father out of these two. I'm just trying to think. We ran a storyline a long while ago. I just don't remember if it was Poseidon who was the father or Kronos. I'm sure Kronos was the father, and Poseidon and Pug were the sons. Miss Pug, who is my guy, man. Yeah, I mean, Liam, I've said this before, we could actually return him, but it wouldn't be known as Pug, it would be known as somebody else. It wouldn't be the same person exactly, but it could be the exact same sort of model and everything. You could actually do that. He would just have to have a different name, that's all. He wouldn't be referred to as Pug anymore. You know, all his accolades and everything else. I mean, all the accolades that he achieved at Pug would just be referring to this guy, say, I don't know, let's call him Ralph, just because Ralph would have won the accolades. Does that make sense? Anyways, regardless, Kronos is all over 7 at this point. Bruv, honestly, let me bring back the Pug I made at the back end of his run. That was his best run. I agree, but we can't call him Pug, but we can bring that version back. I'm not disputing that, dude. But please don't start making Pug now that I've just said that, because I really need you to make you guys, man. I just really need you to make you guys. Anyways, oh, almost on the ladder there. But no, I'm not saying he can't come back. He could come back, but just not as Pug. There's 2, and no. Could not nail the 3 down. Now then, I've not asked everyone in the chat who you guys want to win King of the Ring. Obviously, you don't know who's through on round 1 yet, but who is your favourites to win? And he's just put his father down as well. That's a very, very big win right there.
When the line froze, what did I see? A bad motherfucker standing next to me with his eyes closed, told he can't see. Trying to follow orders, just gone and be free. Be free like a bird, so today I'ma fly. Bad, bad motherfucker till the day I die. Be free like a bird, so today I'ma fly. Bad, bad motherfucker till the day I die. Yeah!
Alright guys, do we have Jack in the house? Because he didn't speak up when Miles came out, which was very strange, because he normally gets very hyper when his adopted son comes into this. Now then, again, another favourite, fan favourite, RDP. But for me, Miles for this. Miles is, I mean, I've got, if I'm realistic, if I'm very realistic with myself, I have about 10, I know it's a lot, but top 10 for winning the King of the Ring tournament. Miles is one of them. RDP is not one of them, but Miles is definitely within the top 10 to win. Obviously myself, all of the blood, in fact not all of the bloodline. I know it sounds bad, but hear me out. Not all of the bloodline. There's only certain members that I actually genuinely have in my top 10. Liam's one of them. Akuma and Malachi. Those three. Nobody else. Oh, and myself, obviously. So technically 4. So 4 members of the bloodline. Not everyone. I just don't think everyone needs it. Personally, I don't think everyone genuinely needs it, but I think Malachi would be a fantastic choice, especially considering if Malachi somehow managed to get right through to the finals and win, and then he faced Titan in their rematch. Oh man, I mean, their match before was next level. I'd love to see that again. Imagine though, if I don't know, who would be all right, let's put it in a different perspective for a second. Who would make the most sense taking on King Titan? Who's your top 5 to win? See, that I have to really think about narrowing that down a bit. I'm in the top 5. I've got to be biased. Liam is as well. Malachi isn't, but me and Liam is definitely 2. I've got Christian in my top 5 as well for obvious reasons. Let me think. Cicada. Yeah, I'm gonna push for Cicada in my top 5. My last one, I'm trying to think. I think story reasons Malachi would just be dope. It would be dope. It would be. 5th, I don't know. It's a very, very tough one, that one. I've got my 4. My 5th. You know what? I'm gonna blow your guys' minds. I've got my 5th. And you can question it, and you can question it, and I don't care. For all the accolades that he's achieved over the last 3-4 months, and for the accolades that he has done recently, especially with the people he's beaten, my 5th is going to be Tyler. He ain't making it, but if he does somehow, then it will make more sense. It would. Malachi for... Okay, let's be real for a second. Best for business would be Malachi. And I don't think I can think of anybody quite on Malachi's level of importance of winning, apart from Liam. It either kind of has to be Malachi, or it has to be Liam. It has to be one of those. For story purposes, I guess. But we're talking story purposes. We're not looking at King of the Ring as in its own little thing in itself. You know what I mean? Like, we're thinking about what would be the best for business because of the storyline. Take the storyline to one side for a second. Who would make the most sense? Thinking about all the way back. I personally think Blade would make a lot of sense. But Cicada beat Blade. Obviously, Blade and King Titan have had a massive long feud. Wow! That's a big win for RDP right there. And just for the record, Liam, I'm saying Tyler because he beat Murphy and he put on a hell of a performance and he's just done so damn well. And I don't know, man, he's just crept into my top 5 lately, not of all time, just lately.
Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland. Weighing in at 350 pounds, Andrew Russell.
Alright, this is going to be a full and respect match, Liam. Yes, I know this was random. I did not place this in, but this is going to be a respect match. Whoever wins, wins at the end of the day. But I am for Akuma here. I did say Akuma was in my... did I say it was in my top 10? Or at least I said that it was one of the more deserving ones. Like I said, Andrew, I'm not going to dispute it. Andrew would be an amazing contender to face King Titan. I'm not going to dispute that one bit. I'm not going to say it's a bad decision. It's not bad for business or anything. But personally speaking, I don't think Andrew really needs it. King Andrew would be quite nice though. Not going to lie. Got a very, very strong ring to it. But King Akuma, also a very strong ring to it. Akuma for me personally, I just personally like Akuma over Andrew. I think, to me, personally, I'm not saying this is a fact, but Akuma has a more interesting backstory than Andrew, personally for me. Like, if you really, really look into the lore of exactly who Akuma is and everything. Yeah, Azrael, that's his name. Are you sure it's Azrael? Are you sure it's Azrael? Because the grey guy kind of sounds like Raul. But he's not bald. But he's definitely grey. Maybe you're right, I don't know. Andrew's done everything there is to do other than win this. True, true. Akuma just got to reverse a little, you know. That would be nice. Oh, he means Raul. Exactly, Raul. Yeah, exactly. I thought it meant Raul, but he's not bald. Like, he's never been bald, I don't think. You're going for Raul, though. I don't think Raul is actually in this. I think Adam Daniels is in this, though, which obviously Adam Daniels is Raul. Raul is his alias, his other form, I guess, if you want to call it that. I swear he's bald. No. Akuma doing shh right now. I can't swear, we've got kids in the house. Yeah, I'm doing my best to be PG. Akuma with the strength. Go to sleep, Andrew. King Akuma, man. But I don't know. 1, 2. Shall I tell you who is in my top 10 as well? Someone I haven't mentioned yet. Somebody who's in this chat right now. Ooh, PG Shane era. I know it's weird, because especially because I turned heel. But there's somebody in this chat right now who is in my top 10 to win. For a lot of strong reasons. Very, very nice suplex right there. Turning Akuma around. One. Just did one count. Kick out Akuma. Hello, Earth Man to Akuma. I think he's doing pretty well, man. Oh, Andrew. Oh, very nice. That was nice to swatting away there. I hate this game's AI. Here we go. Andrew going in. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Jackie top 10 to win for sure. You're wrong. You're actually wrong. Sorry, Jack. I love you and everything. But it's you, Tytan. It is you. You are the one who was in my top 10 to win. I kind of wanted to go on the successful defense 3 times in a row. Do you know what that would mean if you was able to successfully defend your kingship 3 times in a row? Dude, you'd go down in history forever. Forever. Bro, Titan can't win again. No offense, but like we need someone different. I mean, you never know. F10. It's got to be over, right? It's got to be over. It's got to be over. Count it. Count it. I don't want Andrew to win, but 1-2 and... Do you know what? I'm not unhappy about it. I'm happy with that. 2 members of the bloodline getting through.
Flesh and blood, I commanded an army. Through it all.
Okay, first of all, just want to cover some ground. Is anybody for Kane in this one? I'm not. I like Kane, but I'm not in this one. Liam is your undisputed champion. There is no way Liam loses to Kane. I mean, it's not like it's going to be a shock somehow if Kane wins, but Kane, I just don't want him to win, you know what I mean? Kane's a big dude, though. He could definitely go in the ring with Liam. Now, we've got 2 members of the bloodline that are through so far. This right here could be the third. In fact, do we? Yeah. No, we have 2 members. This could be the third right here. His theme's great, though. You should be asking if anyone's for Liam, lol. You've got to be expecting everyone to go for Kane. Nah, absolutely not. I think you're a fan favourite no matter what. Kane's showing off, though, right now. Bro, it is a shock if Kane wins. Let's not necessarily say it isn't, or if it's even slightly expected. Oh, Liam's controlling Kane at the moment, though. Very, very nicely done. Oh, I'm not sure what Liam was thinking about there, but it didn't work out too well for him, but that one did. That was beautifully planted as well. Looking for a 1, 2. It could have been a squash match like Titan called out there. Nope, still not a big Kane fan, Jack said. Oh, beautiful elbow there. Also, let's remember I have beaten Kane before. Let's just put the facts in place. You have. Second elbow. You are all over Kane right now. You are all over him, man. Kane does not stand a chance in this match. You are the tribal chief. You're proving it time after time again. You're looking to submit him right now. All over him, man. Bear in mind as well, I haven't told you guys this, but when we do King of the Ring, there are 1 or 2 superstars that automatically get through to round 2 simply for the fact that there's just not enough superstars to split evenly for the first round, unless I take out a few. So there are a few that is in round 2. I can confirm right now that both Max and Shane are in round 2. Okay? They ought to get automatic rise. That is not something that's been deliberately set up. That is just purely something that happened by random chance. Anybody could have got through to the second round. There are a few of us in that second round as well, so you will need to pay very close attention to remember who wasn't in round 1. Bro, why does Max always get round 2? I swear that happens all the time. I'm all with you. I'm completely with you 100% of the way, but it is purely randomly done. I write every single name out on randomizer.org. It's like a random listing. I write every single person down, and then I literally hit random. There's 1. There's 2. Liam can be beaten.
Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 402
my specific plan to be the man in this wicked land, underhanded that's a plan. Scams and plotted over grams of rocks, undercover agents die by the random shot. We all die in the end, so revenge be swole. I was all about my ends, fuck friends and foes. Me, a born leader, never lead a block without my heater. Got me a dog and named him my bitch nigga eater. What could they do to me, a little brat? Shit, them niggas that shot me is still terrified I'll get their ass. How can I show you how I feel inside? We outlaws. So undeniable. Undeniable.
You can try to knock this go, but I guarantee that you can never stop this flow. Thinking that you better than the veteran, I got the letterman and showed it should have been the topic, bro. This is for the folks that go with me. I'm finna put it down with the whole city. You ain't even got a second with me, but you can put it in your body that I'm ready for the gold ticket. Now is the time, I gotta grind, I gotta give it my heart and my mind. Everything all spark when I rhyme, just like I'm an alien out of his prime. It's blood giving me down heavenly on me. I got star stitches from a young life of hard living. Them with God intentions that they have been born with. And though it's hard living, I'm caught slipping. I'm not quick. Nah, cause this race is not for the Hussein Bolt or the Swift. This is for those who endure to the end with a gift. So when you rock ready, set this go, finna set this thing on fire, bro. They said I'm unreliable, I'll make it undeniable. I'm breathtaking, amazing. Make sure there's no mistaking. The hating is waiting, so make it undeniable. Breathtaking, amazing. Make sure there's no mistaking. The hating is waiting, so make it undeniable. Since they wanna set the world on fire, let's set the world.
Alright, sorry about the slight delay there. My audio has gone from my headset. I'm actually using audio on my phone instead, which, yeah, don't bother with all the technicalities and stuff. It's just sometimes my Bluetooth decides to just cut out, and it's annoying because I have to finish the rest of the show without the headset. So technically right now I'm not even hearing anything through my headset. It's silence. I can hear my own voice. It's sometimes a bit annoying, but as long as you guys can hear it, that's all that matters ultimately. Above like everyone. Yeah, King Kong would be nice, but King Raul? Can anybody see that? King Raul? But yeah, Titan, thoughts on Conor winning? Are you for or are you against? Would you like to see him in the finals? Or is there people above him? Would you like to see him go far but not win? What is your views? What is your thoughts? Who would you prefer out of these two? And for Conor, but Raul is very King material. I'm completely with you here. Obviously, I've got to go my cousin Conor. By the way, I've made Conor very, very different in 23. He still has the tattoos and the hairstyle and everything else, but he does look a lot different. He doesn't have the glowing power suit anymore. I've gone back to how he originally started with the power suit. Conor will always wear the power suit, by the way. It's the only... In fact, let me put this out there right now, because one or two of you might not actually remember or even know. But Conor wears the suit that he does because in the show, I decided to run with the fact that he actually has muscular dystrophy. Unlike Christian, who can fully move around and is able-bodied and everything, Conor, I've gone for the full muscular dystrophy approach. The power suit he wears gives him the ability to be able to actually wrestle, to be able to function properly. Now, if you really, really think about, oh, well, how is he able to... make love and stuff like that. I would think that there's a way. There's a way for sure. I think the power suit has given him the ability to basically function as a proper, fully able-bodied human being. Conor more so does deserve it, but clearly, especially now, other people deserve it more than him. Oh, straight on the corner there. Conor is being manhandled. Let me put it that way. This does not look good for Conor right. I'm so sorry about that. I've been literally talking to myself for the past minute or two. Yeah. King Conor would be so nice. Raul, yeah, both men would make great final guys, to be honest, in the tournament. But I am for Conor in this one. The power suit does need to stay personally. Hopefully you did hear a little bit of the discussion about the power suit thing. I don't know what happened to the microphone. My stream seemed to be having some very strange technical difficulties there. But I'm glad that we're running again. It seems like it's freezing and glitching a little bit now and again, though. Hopefully we're quite stable throughout. I do have another TV on in the background running. In fact, sorry, there's technically 2 TVs running off the internet right now, so maybe that might be a slight bit to do with it. But it seems stable, the sound's coming through, the game audio's coming through, we're all good. Oh, Raul is bringing the weapons, man. He's bringing the weapons. Oh, got rid of it. On the shoulders right now. Oh, when Raul fights, this could be a very lengthy, very long match indeed. Straight into the stairs. This is going to be a lot back and forth. But yeah, I told you Raul wasn't bald. He does look bald. He's got a little bit of hair at the top. In fact, to be quite honest, this new model of Raul, I gave him a little bit more hair. I wasn't fully supportive of the very short hair that he had. Some people were, some people weren't. I think the look now just makes him look more face. The less hair made him look more heel. And I didn't really like that approach. I think after the whole storyline of him putting Garma away once and for all, that Raul did need to have a little bit more hair. And yeah, a little bit more hair does go a long way. It does give you more personality and more feeling and vibes. Does Conor have the same colour scheme here for 23? No, he doesn't. I actually can't remember the colour scheme for Conor. Oh, I went blue, actually. I went back to basics. I went back to the originality of the power suit, which was blue. Obviously blue represents KH28, so that's what I went with for that one. Purple was just a nice little difference that I went with. We don't have the glow anymore, but we do have the power suit, like I said, regardless. Sledgehammer in place, but Raul stops him mid-tracks and throws him over. Oh, Raul was going for a spear there. He might still get it. He was looking for the finisher, the spear. Conor's in major trouble as the suplex comes in again, and bang, straight under the chin. Yeah, there we go. What did I say about the spear? He's going to lock the spear in. This is going to be really bad for Conor. I don't think he's going to survive. It's even locked in, man. Is that the end of Conor? Is that the end of Conor? Raul is bust open. He's bleeding quite profusely. But there's a 1, there's a 2, and kicks out. Conor somehow survives. I don't really know how he's done it, but he survived the spear from Raul. He's barely able to move. He's massively on the receiving end here. It's just not looking good for him at all. He's trying to escape the sledgehammer shots, but he does. He finds a way. He's going in for it. Oh, he's going in for the I can't remember what finisher that's called. But he hits finisher regardless. There's 1. There's 2. Come on, lad. And he's put down Raul. That is a massive win for Conor right there.
Coming to kick in the rhythm and giving them 100% every time. Until we're hot this, bro. You can try to knock this go, but I guarantee that you can never stop this flow. Thinking that you better than the veteran.
stops all these thoughts and the pain attached to them. Sometimes I wonder why this is happening. It's like nothing I can do would distract me when I think of how I shot myself in the back again. It's from the infinite words I could say. I put all the pain you gave to me on display, but didn't realize instead of setting it free, I took what I hated and made it a part of me.
Now you become a part of me.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 360 pounds.
I can't separate. Giving up a part of me. I let myself become.
There's a storm coming that the weatherman couldn't predict. I start the ball prick, you better flee, cause I can't take. It's a wrap. I was down, when I was down, I was kicked. I got up, I'm back to punch it to the ground. You trick, it's a trap. Fuck my last CD that sits in my trash. I'll be goddamn if another rapper gets in my ass. I hit the gas and I spit every rap as if it's my last. You can die in the blink of an eye, so that's how I last. And keep wicking and blowing kisses cause you're flirting with death. I'm destroying your livelihood, I ain't just hurting your rap. I catch a flow and get going, the remorse I'm showing. They slowing for no one knowing there's nothing you can do about it. Zeroing on the target like a marksman, the target is you. I shut your lane down, took your spot, parked in it too. Arsenic flow, light influence, saliva, what can you do? Go get your crew to hype you up, stand behind you like, that boy's hot enough to melt hell. Burn Satan too, Brian's hasn't put his asses back together with glue. So you can hate him, he don't blame you, frankly he would too. This game could ill afford to lose him, how about you? Now guess who? Here's a clue, he came to the ball and his wife Peter lost his Nike shoe. It's in your ass, he's in your ass, he's all up in your psyche too. Yeah,
And now you become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me. You'll always be my fear. I can't separate.
Alright guys, so this one is going to be even more interesting because this could potentially be Apoc's very final appearance on the show. It's been nice to have him. He's not achieved too much, but he has been a triple tag team champion before and a tag team champion before. He's done very well in the tag division, not gonna lie, but I agree with Liam here. Nobody wants Apoc to win here. It's unfortunate, but we all are a massive fan of Will. He's debuted with a brand new theme as well. Will all the way. I mean, King Will. Oh, Will versus Titan in the finals? Well, not the finals, but you know, like after the actual tournament. Will to win and then face Titan. Man, that would be a nice matchup. Will versus Titan would be an incredible matchup. There's one. There's two. He's almost running through Apoc though, straight away. I've got to keep Will's look for this as well, you know, with the singlet. I think the singlet just completely suits Will. I would not want to change that. I know that Dakota will probably want to slightly adjust that, but I really just hope that he keeps the singlet because the whole look, man, it just suits him. Big guys suit singlets, and Will's one of them. Never fought Will since his new look. You haven't. You have never fought Will since his face debut too, his face turn. You fought him when he was full-blown heel. You never fought him right now. It was quite a nice final too, not gonna lie. Apoc's doing pretty well though. Very impressive against the big guy. We'll call him the big guy because he is that big. Top rope maneuver, incoming elbow. And did not get out of the way of that. Apoc trying to scramble for a quick 3 if he can. But there's a 2 count kick out right there. Also, I just want to say that 23 has some of the most unique kick out motions going. I've noticed like there's about 8 different ones and they're all incredible. Depending on what size they are. Depending on whether they're face or heel. And that's just going to be so nice. 23 moving forwards when we actually finally get round to running the shows is going to be so cool. Oh, the code breaker from Apoc, man. Will is on seriously troubled water here as Apoc now looks for a spear if he does connect it, and the knee reversal. Looks for his own finisher instead. It could very well be game over. Apoc gave his best run, but I think that might be the one there. I think that might be the one right there. 23's kickouts are super nice. Yeah, they are. He's going for weapon. He's wanting to literally fully end Apoc. Yeah, new kick out animation just adds way more emotions. Of course, it does. Oh, wow. That sledgehammer shot got absolutely reversed with a drop toe hold there. Apoc is back in action. There's a 1 count kick out again. I am so surprised at how much he's able to survive in here. Don't tell me Will going to lose to Apoc. Come on. I mean, would we all really be that upset if Apoc won? He's not a bad character, to be quite honest. He's quite a cool superstar, but he's really bringing it to Will, man. Look at this. Look at this. Will needs to hit him with something. You would be genuinely upset. That is a shock. Apex with a huge flying move straight down on the kendo stick right there. Kicks the back of the arm as well. There's one. There's two. Oh, imagine that was a 3. Imagine that was a 3 right there. Apex is doing incredibly well right here. Wouldn't suit King in my opinion, but him staying in for a while would be sweet. Well, the only way he's staying in is if he wins the whole thing, but it doesn't matter because Will has put Apex out fully forever. Goodbye, Apex. It's been a nice ride.
Love the way you back the bitch, you hit you, push your ass out. Got a nigga wanting me so bad, I'm about to pass out. Wanna dig you, and I can't even lie about it, baby. Just alleviate your clothes, time to fly out. Got you at a club. Oh shit, you got me feeling, body talking shit to me, but I can't comprehend the meaning. Now if you wanna roll with me, then here's your chance to an 80 on the freeway. Police catch me if you can. Forgive me, I'm a rider. Still, I'm just a simple man. All I want is money, fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. Just the international player with the passport. Just like the ladder, bitch. Get you anything you ask for. It's either him or me. Champagne, Hennessy, favorite of my homies. When we roll on our enemies, we can set me crew to a low speed. Deep on the whole knee. Puff some more weed, funk. You don't need. Ironic, cause I'm someone psychotic. I'm hitting switches on bitches like I've been fixed with hydraulics. My up and down like a roller coaster. I'm up inside to I ain't quick until the show's over. Cause I'm a rider, in and out just like a robbery. I'll probably be a freak and let you get on top of me. Either rockin' knees, nights full of Alizé.
The king's back in the throne's mine. The future's here and it's mine.
The following contest
Straight
is
shot,
an
going for the
Extreme
hill
Rules
with it.
match.
Take his
Making
head
his
off
way to the
and say
ring
that I
from
did it.
Toronto, Ontario,
Goodness.
Canada.
Say hi
Weighing
to
in
the
at
bad guy back in
270
business.
pounds.
If you took what's
The
mine,
$1 million
back to get it. There's nothing
champion.
you can do. I'm back with vengeance.
Master.
Now turn me loose. Now turn me loose. Now turn me loose. Now turn me loose. I'm bringing fire to the final call. Ain't nothing you can do, cause I want it all. Legendary every day, I'm invincible. Came to play.
46, dripping with blood out their orifice. You think of God, then you thought of this. I leave them they're too talkative, they're gonna call it quits. They got no balls like vasectomies, you cannot step to me. I live and burn like an effigy, double or nothing like Jeopardy. Cause when I kill a bitch, that shit don't stay in my memory.
I'm in a whole different category. Y'all really wanna get ahead of me, so guess who you can't get ahead of me? I never crack, but you know that it's crack when I spit that amphetamine. I'm never taking you serious, you my inferior. Stroking in me, that's hilarious. They got them furious. Pull up and try me and I put an end to your line like a period.
I put an end to your line like a period, huh? Mess with the heads of delirious, huh? Damn, I'm superior. Them not fearing hypnosis, cause I eat them like bacteria. I sweep your bonnet, the coffin like black dip. I leave a room like the ending of Macbeth. They act like Momo, the dumb to the last breath. Hand to the chest like a priest of the Aztecs.
I get the best, it's a fact check. You can get pressed for that, can't you back that? Spirit pressure, you can't track that. You don't know what happened, you can't clap back. I flip the eyes like flapjacks. It was in the cars like blackjack. Y'all will never catch me macking. Want the smoke, I put a hollow in his backpack.
Yeah, I'm gon' run shit. Today's my day. Y'all grow stunted. Get out my way. Welcome to the dungeon.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Enjoy your stay. Prepare to be hunted. Y'all should pray. To your false idols you hold it so high, but I crush bottles you hope you don't die well. Welcome to the dungeon.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Definitely thought I was blind, but in my vision was something to pound. Thought I was out of my mind, but I saw the fuck that was lying beyond. I'd rather be hollow than follow your king. You'd rather be sheep, but that couldn't be me. You stuck in a prison, I'd rather be free than a servant than someone that's less than me.
Face in my blade, then it's already too late. Bow down, I'm the god of the new age. Two-faced, never sit above the food chain. Had I need a bank, I bitch to remove waste. Keeping a lock, I got goons, they be smoking. I got the dragon, my keto is potent. I leave them broken, it feels like shit like I'm moving through Trojan.
Alright guys, I am back. Oliver versus Mike. It seems to have been quite a back and forth match at the moment. Very, very interesting indeed, but obviously Oliver is the leader of the Apex Dungeon and bringing all forms of weapons, but Mike is just not entertaining that fact at all. But Oliver is all over him. All over him. Mike in serious, serious trouble. There's a massive knee to the face right there. That is a signature from Oliver right there. I think Mike might be down and out. Imagine Oliver versus Titan in the final two. But Mike would be a very nice choice too. There's a lot of very, very nice candidates for this, but Oliver puts Mike away. Let's go.
I want your story before it begun. Listen, I'm out of this planet. Only time I take an L is if I plan it. Couldn't feel the pressure, you ain't doing damage. To my opposition, y'all ain't been in chillers, got them in a panic.
Espada, got the team Hispanic. When we drop in the scene, they seem to vanish. I'm the boss, what you mean, bitch? I lead the plan. I got the beam, the backers when I clean, I vanish. Like they need attention. They're not even living in the same dimension. Ain't nobody beating me, you're no exception. No adventures, never giving up the moment that I made my entrance.
Yeah, I'm gon' run shit. Yeah, today's my day. Y'all grow stunted. Get out my way. Welcome to the dungeon.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Enjoy your stay. Prepare to be hunted. Y'all should pray. To your false idols you hold it so high, while I crush models you hope you don't die. Well, welcome to the dungeon.
Welcome to the dungeon.
I'm so mad.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules
That is very, very good news to hear, Titan. I'm looking forward to it completely. We are getting there, I believe. With your core, it is 39 superstars. With the ones that Liam has been working on, that makes it about 45. We're getting there. I think I'm going to have to make his cores for him and make the base models and him work off of them. But I do think that we're very getting close to being able to do episode 1 of Gold and Glitter. I've got obviously all the matchups that we need to do for those episodes. And we've got at least 3/4 of them. So we just need to work on the ones that are to finish, and then we're good to go. For me here, Jax for the win. Yeah, King Jax would be quite nice. I can't see it happening. But he is obviously Shane and Oliver's brother. Well, half-brother. Everyone forgets about Jax being their half-brother. Anyways, Borneo very, very quick on his feet, man. And did RDP get through? I think Ray Phoenix got... One of them got through. Did both Luchas get through? I can't remember. 1, 2... Almost a 3 there. I think RDP got through. Ray Phoenix got put down by Alika. That's correct. Yeah. RDP. Yeah. RDP got through. Ray Phoenix didn't. Yeah. You're correct. You're very, very correct in what you say. Very nice move from Borneo once again. Now then. Oh, following up with a massive, massive finish. That was a finisher, by the way. Finisher. 1, 2. Jax is put down. Jax, you've been great in the show, but it is time to say goodbye, unfortunately. Let's go, Borneo.
Turn the world into a battlefield, no hope for the truth. All the psychological damage is broken to youth. Now they got them taking pills just to cope with abuse. Then pull a profit, shit is all toxic. People full of fear and governments full of tyrants. Want us on the place so we can remain silent. All these politicians are the real fucking violence. They want us all divided, otherwise they plans collapse. Too strong, so they put us in this massive trap. It's always left versus right and white versus black. Now they trying to do the same when vaxxed and unvaxxed. It's next crook when you're trying to conquer. I'ma show you how to do it like these violent monsters. Look, you keep the citizens all fighting each other so they never fight you and you can watch them all suffer. Heard till they finally get the message and let them know the power of the people is a weapon they don't wanna fuck with unless they down for Armageddon. Can't waste another second, I'ma fight until the evil deceased. Stay online trying to take away your freedom of speech. You don't fit the narrative or keep the people asleep. You get your platform stripped for deceiving the weak. It's fucked up, and honestly honestly, we gotta make a change. The freedoms that we have are all at stake. Is the currency.
Yeah, here we go for the 100th time. And we're expecting every line. From a place up to shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Nothing more, no excuse. Find a new place to hang this noose. String me up from atop these roofs. Not attacks, so I won't get loose. From this you can stop instead. Loving it back, no one cares.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 206 feet 5 pounds, Caleb.
Alright, so it looks like Liam absolutely needs D-Punk to win this no matter how he does it, and I'm all for it. D-Punk for the win here. If Caleb wins, I'm boycotting everything. By the way, Titan said that D-Punk's not a worthy king. That's a huge call out right there. I'm very surprised by that. I mean, I have to disagree with you on this one, Titan. Have to disagree with you. Not because he's a fan favourite of mine. Not because he's a favourite of mine. Not because he's... I'm biased, because I'm really not biased towards Punk. I think Punk is a lot of the time slept on, and I do think that he's one of the most incredible all-round package superstars on the entire roster, and has been for a long time. You ain't ever going to have a normal show again, because the BL gonna disrupt the entirety of both shows. I'd love a King D-Punk. Ooh, Jack would love a King D-Punk. If you disagree with that, I disagree with you. Fair enough. I'd rather Titan retain his kingship for another year than Caleb to even advance the first round. Let's hope D-Punk finds a way through them. D-Punk is not king material. I think Liam would disagree. And I also think Jack would disagree. Fair enough. Okay, Titan, you're more than entitled to your opinion. Give me the reason of why you state that D-Punk is not king material. What is it about D-Punk that you don't think is king material? Is it because you're king, or is there something else? Do you have something personally against Punk? Punk has made it to the final twice in his lifetime. He has. Don't come at me with this, he ain't worthy shite, mate. He has. He's got through to the finals. Yep. Very well remembered, by the way. I did not remember that. Will he do it again? Will he get through to the finals again? Oh, he's already looking for the signature. You know he's about to put Caleb down. Oh, boom. Beautifully connected. Caleb. Oh, his legs even bounced there as well. There's one. There's two. Boom. Caleb gets put down by a signature.
This is a moment of truth. They turn the world into a battlefield. No hope for the truth. All the psychological damage is broken to youth. Now they got them taking pills just to cope with abuse. Then pull a profit. Shit is all toxic. People full of fear and governments full of tolerance. Want us all afraid so we can remain silent. All these politicians are the real fucking virus. They want us all divided. Otherwise they plans collapse. We're too strong, so they put us in this massive trap. It's always left versus right and whites versus blacks. Now they trying to do the same with vax and unvaxxed. It's textbook when you trying to conquer them. So you better do it like these violent monsters. Look, you keep the citizens all fighting each other, so they never fight you, and you can watch them all suffer.
I just hit a zone and another high. And another high. When the sun dies, then we gon' rise. When it goes dark, I'ma go live. When the night falls, I just come alive when the night falls. Let's go. I just come alive when the night falls.
The following contest
When the sun dies off, that's when I'm charged. dark, I'ma go off. I can feel the vibe like a life force. In the shadow where the devils and the gods war. Like a battle rattle in the heavens.
This is war. This is war. Yes!
And his opponent, representing the team from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 310 pounds, Whoa!
Your fear is taking over. You see premonitions of evil arising. The time has come for all to witness total mayhem. This is war. This is war. This is war.
Alright guys, okay. Wardlow versus Ace. I don't actually have a clear winner here for myself. I'm just going to genuinely just enjoy this match in its entirety. If I was forced to choose, it would make more sense for Ace to win it. Because obviously Wardlow is... And it's difficult. He's an official superstar on the roster. He is, but he's from somewhere else as well. Ace is a complete original. That's the only argument that I would probably have about the whole thing. But it's 50-50 for me personally. I don't know. I don't know which way I go. I like both guys very equally. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna sit back, enjoy, and we'll kick it off in the next match. Commentary will return in the next match, guys. Wait, what is E10? What is that? Okay, we talk about quick matches. Wow.
Your fear is taking over. You see premonitions of evil.
Here is your winner, Whoa!
Witness total mayhem. This is war.
60 pounds, Damian Adams.
Alright guys, I am back. This is the second to last match of this part 1. This one's very interesting actually because I wouldn't say they're related, but at the same time, actually, they are. They actually are related. I've just had a really long think about if they're related during their entrances, and yes, they are. Damian Adams, aka Raphael, is Saint's uncle. And if you're wondering how he's his uncle, it's because Raphael, aka Damian Adams' sister, is Angelina Angelo. And Angelina Angelo is Saint's mother. Yeah, it's a little bit intricate, a little bit complex, but that is exactly as it is. There's a 1 count kick out, by the way. Yeah, same for the win for me here, personally. But yeah, uncle versus nephew. Like I said, Dakota would have pointed this out immediately as soon as he knew Saint was coming out. Beautiful drop kick to the jaw there as well. Very nicely planted. The next match we have will be your final match. I'm actually looking forward to that match because it is a banger of a match. It's probably one of the strongest contenders for best match of this part. One of the first round, to be quite honest. But Saint's looking very strong here. Massive power bomb incoming onto Damian Adams. Oh, he just drops him. Just drops him like that. He's going for a 7th heaven. 7th heaven could be the one. Liam said it wasn't going to happen, but we're going to find out with the 1-2 and kick out. Not many people can survive the 7th heaven, but Damian Adams can. Again, he's his uncle, so obviously he knows what Saint is capable of and what he isn't capable of. That, in theory, is probably why Liam said that he doesn't think Saint will have this, because that was a beautiful move, by the way. Because not only is Damian Adams older, but he's also his uncle. Right, I need to go to the shop for my mum. No worries, I've only got 1 more match, Jack. The next match, like I said, is a banger of a match. Saint is all over Damian Adams right now. He's all over him. There's 1. There's 2. Still not over. The match still continues, man. It's very interesting. Now then, back of the arm. Ooh, that was a big risk right there. A fall away senton. Very major risk right there. But Damian Adams has not finished with him just yet. And he will going outside the ring. Fair enough, man. Fair enough, that's where we go. Looking for a weapon, which is not a very Damian Adams move. Doesn't matter, Saint managed to get rid of that weapon right there. Saint now finding the weapon. If he used it, Skyfire is imminent. Skyfire is the darker version of Saint. We rarely ever see him come through, though. We didn't actually get to see him used the weapon, so we will never know whether it's Saint or whether it's Skyfire, to be quite honest. Damien Adams looking very strong though. Again, Liam is for DA. I think everyone else is for Saint at this point. I know me and Titan is. He even said that Saint is king material, which, to be fair, that's quite huge. He said D-Punk wasn't king material, but Saint definitely is, and he wouldn't mind seeing him in the finals. We'll find out whether that's actually going to be a thing or not. Is Saint's card done in 23? No, it is not. Not yet. A lot are Titan. They're all uploaded. Well, sorry, not every single one is uploaded, but the majority of them are. All you got to do is search for the hashtags KH28. You'll see all of them. All the ones that I've made. Today, I managed to get Wildman and Tyler uploaded. I do plan on working on Saint, but I just need a specific idea in my head. I don't like making... I'm a bit like Liam in this aspect. I don't like making cars if I don't have a specific idea in mind to pull through with. Now, the idea that I do want to keep is the red and the blue. Red and blue theme for Skyfire Saint. That is something that I want for the light and the dark. But I don't know how I want to do it. I don't want to do it like in 22. I do like how I did it, but I think it needs a refresh. So we're going to revisit the drawing board and think of something really cool. The face will be the same, the title will pretty much be the same, but the whole entire attire will be different. And then DA wanting to get Saint back in the ring, and Saint actually gladly follows him. DA's already waiting for him. That was a very, very bad call from Saint, because DA... Boom! That is a finisher. Fall from Grace, I think it's called. And there's a 3. That was a very bad move on Saint's part right there.
Carolina's finest music. Sometimes I turn up, EMC stand up. Folks always want to count you out.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 284 pounds, Derek Moore.
I've been through everything, so I ain't got no fear. Hold my beer, now watch this here. I've been through everything, so I ain't got no fear. You ain't know, I steal the show. Check it. My mama drove an 83 colors with the paint chip, with a bullet hole in the side door, cigarette burn with a seat grill. 6x9s were blown out, but I swear to God they still hit. Folks got that best advice when they ain't never been through shit. I've been dropping beats since 98, I won't quit. Rappers got an impediment, BM's looking for settlements.
Thank you very much for that, Titan. I appreciate the kind words. I spent a long time on Twitch here because it's one of the main... Well, he's not one of the main boys, but in a sense, he's one of the main boys. I'd pretty much say he is at this point.
I ain't trying to make no money on this bullshit, but I'm worth 99, you pass the pimps, you out that bull.
And his opponent
right, guys. Yeah, I told you it was going to be a banger of a match because it's my son AJ versus Twitchy. Two of my favourites, but I've got to go my son all the way in this one. Again, would not be disheartened if Twitchy does manage to get through in this round at all. I'd be very, very happy, to be honest. Now, Titan. King material for Twitchy. What do you reckon? I don't think you say King material for AJ. King AJ would be quite nice, but I don't think you would say it. King Twitchy does have a ring to it, not going to lie. But you might disagree. I think Liam would agree as well. King Twitchy does have a strong ring to it. He's one of the most technically gifted superstars in the entire roster. I always say this every single time he's here. Beautiful elbow. He reached all the way across the ring on that one. I don't think either are King material. Fair enough. Oh, that was a bad landing. After that sort of bad landing, maybe you're right. There's a huge knee to the face there as well. Another knee. Keeps using the knee to the face. Maybe it will work, maybe it will not. Top rope maneuver now. And a huge splash. Somehow missed. I don't know how the splash would have missed when he literally was on point. But somehow he soared through the air at a different trajectory. And followed up with a strong slam regardless. Imagine this is a very, very quick match. Ooh. AJ was trying to run, but Twitchy caught him. Straight away, just caught him, man. Now then. Off the top rope. That was really, really, really bad right there. AJ in serious trouble. Again, King AJ, I'll have to agree. I don't think it has a ring to it. AJ is known as the Prince. The only one that could technically make any form of sense if it was King was King Shane. If we're talking about the Caulfield family name. Cicada wouldn't even make sense. Cicada is technically a prince, but AJ has the prince title, not Cicada. Cicada didn't want the prince title. He didn't feel like he was very much royalty as such. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't take it too hard or anything, Shane, but I think I prefer AJ's attire in 22 over 23. That's completely fine. You are more than entitled to your opinion. The only reason why I went with the attire that I did in 23 is because it was different. I wanted to give everyone a sort of fresh look, but not too different, you know? I doubt it'll be quick if you said it is one of the match of the night contenders. In my personal opinion, it is, yeah. It is. It's an extremely back and forth match. It's such a good match. Such a good match. Sledgehammer in play as well. To be fair, I can't even remember what I did for AJ's attire, honestly. It's just so back and forth. There's weapon usage. Sledgehammer to Twitchy. Twitchy getting rid of the sledgehammer once again. Deflection there. And AJ is back on form. Clothesline sends him down. It's not game over just yet for Twitchy though. Not by a long shot. He can take a lot of damage, a lot of punishment. So one thing I like about Twitchy is he's so resilient to pain. Sledgehammer on the legs though. That is not going to be too great for Twitchy right there. He needs to somehow get rid of that sledgehammer, get AJ in the ring. Not like I want Twitchy to win, but he needs to make sure that AJ cannot grab any more weapons, because otherwise it's going to be game over very, very quickly. You can be the strongest person and be hit with a million sledgehammer shots and you will fall eventually. Now then. Twitchy back in the sledgehammer. AJ managed to get rid of it and looks for a huge no. The reversal from Twitchy right there. He's beautiful super kick. Again, somebody like Twitchy hitting a super kick is just mad because he's a big guy. He's not a very, very tall guy, but he's a big guy. Okay, the core may be uploaded around 7-ish maybe. All good, Titan. I will get your core tomorrow. My favourite move, the huge no. The huge no? Fair enough. AJ, what is going on? Who is... I'm sorry, what the fuck? Mr. McMahon is getting involved? Mr. McMahon is getting involved in this match? What is going on right now? I'm so confused right now. What is actually going on? Right back, guys.
Carolina's finest music. Sometimes I turn up just to stand up. Folks always want to count you out. Let's go. Let me show you how to do this, man. Check it out. Hold my beer. Now watch this here. I've been through everything, so I ain't got no fear.
Here is your winner, Derek Moore.
Now watch this here. I've been through everything, so I ain't got no fear. You ain't know, I steal the show. Check it. My mama drove an 83.
You prey on people like a spider waiting for a fly. And the webbing is a tangle I can't justify. Spinning promises that only echo in the air.
The following contest is an extreme rules match. Making his way to the ring from NASCAR. Weighing in at 275 pounds. The Prestige Champion, King Tytan.
Stepping on the back, stepping on the track. No, you can't fuck with my head. Hear the break when you fall. No, you can't fuck with my head.
The King gets put through the tournament as well because he's trying to successfully make sure that nobody actually ends up facing him right at the very end. It's a very, very smart tactic.
Indecisive, every toxin wants to disagree. Paranoia setting in like on a shitty high. No longer now the spider, you've become that fucking fly. Common sense says, what the hell were you expecting? Everybody.
Titan is actually not risky at all if you really, really think about it, because you literally have nothing to lose in this tournament. If you lose, you don't lose, because you still have to be faced right at the very end regardless. You're just entering the tournament to try and ensure that you don't end up facing anyone right at the very end. It's a very smart move. It's not risky at all. You could lose. It would not matter, because you're still at the very end of the tournament.
And his opponent, representing the team from Rhode Island, weighing in at 303 pounds, Sean Saturn.
We left everything we had behind. Time to roll brothers out and over. Nothing to lose, nothing but time. Are you sure you want to take this road now? Are you certain that you're gonna win? Did they tell you that it could be over? Over and done before you begin. Everything you know and I prepare you. Nothing's gonna change if you resist. Everything you got, bring it on, we tell you. Nothing could prepare you.
Of course you face Saturn, but here is more the kicker right now. Are you ready? Boom! Wait, what happened? What happened? What happened? Boom! I tell you what happened, guys. That is where we're leaving part 1 of round 1. Titan versus Saturn. Who will win? We'll have to find out tomorrow. Leave you on a little cliffhanger. Will Titan be able to get through Saturn or not is the big question. Guys, thank you much for watching. All the love, all the respect. I will see you at the same time tomorrow for the other part to round 1. Let's get it. Look after yourselves. Have a fantastic night. Enjoy WrestleMania. Do not tell me any results, please. I'm praying. Just don't tell me anything. And take care, guys. Much love, like I said. Peace.
I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us.